What's going on, party people? It's just been too cold to upload anything lately. So I got out here yesterday in between clouds, and we're not having anywhere near the issues as back east in Texas too, I guess. So if you're there, I hope you guys are doing okay. I know it's pretty tough without power for sure. That's my industry, so I pretty much know more than anyone on that topic. It's pretty rough to do without these days, and good thing I'm in that industry. It's job security, I guess. But we're taking a little time off. I've been off a little over a year now, and we're doing this van build so we can hit the road and maybe head to places like Texas and try to get power back on for people. But in the meantime, we're moving right along. Just started this, I don't know, I bought it about a year ago, started about 6 months ago. For those of you, the first on the channel here, we're getting a propane tank mounted here. So that's gonna feed the RV style stove / oven we're gonna put in this Sprinter. So what I did was mounted some unistrut as we used up on the ladder rack for the solar panels, so we didn't have to penetrate the roof. And we'll get maybe a shot, just a L-clamp shot up into the sheet metal. For the most part, I don't really like it. It's pretty floppy, flopping like a flounder. So what my plan is maybe to bring a let me get another L off of that there, if you can see with my thumb there. Your main frame, I'm going to bring another L off of that over to one of these bolts coming down. So that should secure it pretty well. I mean, this is holding the weight, but she's a little floppy. And if you can tell, I don't know if somebody stepped on this or what we got going on here, but this little, I mean, I guess it's good to have maybe some kind of legal thing to protect the valves, but it's just pointing down a little. So that other 90 degree I put on there will help bring that up a little more level as well. Let me roll over on this cardboard. And we got the same thing here, guys. So I just shot it up in there. And let me see. Of course I can't find them now. No, I just had them. Oh, here they are. So we might have to position the tank, reposition, I guess. But my plan is to do something like that. Actually, if we flip that, it'll be a little longer on the opposite side, so that might work out pretty well. Yeah, look at that. It's not really going to push it out like I planned, but you know, we can build this out too with square washers in that gap up against the frame, and that'll push that out, I think, with a couple square washers, and that will force this baby over a little more, and we'll be styling. We've got, you know, a few inches here, so that's another reason why I'd like to push this out a little more. because it'll be away from that muffler. We've got 2-3 inches there now. I can always put some heat shield in there. So just wanted to share this one with you guys, taking you along for the journey. So that's kind of where we're at. I hadn't posted a video in a while. Yeah, the little white cord there is just a little electric oil filled heater. I've just got plugged in there to keep the batteries a little toasty at nights. Got the diesel heater hooked up, it's working good. But you know, it's always a pain to run to the fuel station. We still got to drop the tank and get that hooked up permanently, but I just got it hooked into a little 5-gallon Army tank. I forget what you call those things, you know what I'm talking about. It's just a fuel tank. But we're coming along. We got some rust on this baby. A little surface rust there coming through. It came from back east where they use salt on the roads. I think the guy told me they have to cover up holes and things like that to get it through inspection. So looks like a little rot on the slider door there. He just ran some tape across it, but it's going to turn out pretty good. A little backup shot here. You know, you kind of see it's hanging down a little towards me. You know, I want to rock that little guard there upwards, and I think it's going to turn out pretty sweet. We got to get us a couple square washers in there or reposition the tank over, you know, 1/2 inch or something, but I just wanted to get it mounted and see what it looks like. And I kind of tried to aim, as you can see right there, the crease in the door of the slider, so it's lined up pretty well with the door. And you'll get in the door here, so you know, the tank won't get stepped on by some idiot. So I tried to put it back up underneath there a little bit. So we're coming along. Just wanted to share that with you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm hoping to start posting some more videos coming up. We're starting to break into some warmer weather. You know, 1 or 2 days a week it gets bearable, I guess, but it's always like that here in the high desert. It's hit and miss. Temperature extremes, you know, 50 degrees here is nothing from night to day. So we're trying to get out here and get a little vitamin D. That's the key, people. I keep telling people, vitamin D, vitamin D, vitamin D. That's what we need, and everybody's staying in their cave and scared to death to come out with what we're going through right now. But we need vitamin D. If you're not getting out and getting some sun every day, I would recommend supplementing for sure at least 5,000 ICUs. In my opinion, it's just my opinion. Do your own research. I'm no doctor, but I take 5,000 or 10,000 if I'm going to be in the house all day. If I come outside, I usually take 5,000 ICUs and K2, not to be confused with K1. You should probably add that when you're taking vitamin D supplementing for sure. Takes the calcium out of your arteries. So, little health tip there for you today. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.